So hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. So now we are going to solve a lead code easy question, that is kids with the greatest number of candies. So now let's see the question. So in this question we are given that there are n number of kids with candies. You are given an integer array candies. Okay, so we are given an array that is named as candies, where each candies of I represent the number of candies the ith kid has. Okay, and an integer extra candies. So we are given an array and we are also given an integer that is named as extra candies, denoting the number of extra candies that you have. Return a boolean array result of length n where result of I is true if after giving I can all extra they will have the greatest number. Okay, so we need to return a boolean array that is we can name it as result of length n, and it is true ith kid with extra candies have the greatest number of candies. So it is true if after giving the ith kid all the extra candies, they will have the greatest number of candies among all the kids. Otherwise, it will be false. So we can take the example like here it is an array 2 3 5 1 3 and extra candies 3. So if you see that output is true 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 false true, it is a boolean array, and if you add 2 plus 3 that is 5, so 5 is the maximum number of candies that a kid have, so it is true. Now if you add 3 plus 3, then also you will get true, because the sum will be 6 and it is the highest value among the elements of this array. So like this you have to solve this question. Now let's see the code. Okay, we need to make a boolean vector. So okay, vector of bool type, and we can name it as result. Okay, now what we will do is, first we will find the maximum element in this array. Okay, so we can just make a variable like max candies, right? And yes, we can initialize it with 0. After that we need to find the maximum element in this array. So for this we will use for loop, initialize it with 0, and I should be less than the size of the array that is given to us. C dot size and I plus plus. Okay, so now we will go through all the elements and we will check whether the next element is greater than the maximum element. If it is greater than the maximum element, then we will change the value of maximum element to that current element. Okay, I think I should initialize maximum candies with C of 0. Okay, great. Now we can start it I with 1. If now we will check the condition. If C of I greater than max candies, then we will change the value of maximum candies to the current element, that is C of I. Okay, now we have completed the first part of this question, that is to find the maximum element in this array. Okay, great. Now we will go through all the elements and add the extra candies and check the condition according to the question given to us. So we will again use for loop int I equal to 0, and I will go through all the elements of the given array. So c dot size I plus plus. Okay, now in this loop we will write if, now we need to check the condition c of I plus e is the integer that is given to us that denotes the extra candies. So if c of I plus e is greater than equal to max candies, then we have to return true in the array that we have made. So we can use a function pushback. So result dot pushback true, and if this condition does not satisfy, then we will push back as false. So with this our code is completed, and now the last part is to return this array. Okay, now let's check our code. Okay, I have forgotten to use semicolon. Okay, this is not, e should be here. Maximum candies. Okay. Okay, this is accepted. Now let's submit our code. And if we talk about time complexity of our code, so the time complexity of our code will be O of n,